I know this for an absolute fact. Only 1% of golfers are getting this downswing move right because we're all thinking too much about keeping our head down. Just stop. So now what's probably going through your head is, Alex, why is your head so important on this follow through? Well, let me just tell you about the follow through in general. We want that follow through where we're able to rotate and turn fully our chest and our hips through to target. That's what we're looking for, because that gives us ultimate speed, ultimate control of the club face, and ultimate consistency. Now, last time I checked, that is all what we're after. Let me show you this. Okay, let's imagine we've got a driver in our hand. I'm going to place an alignment stick across my chest, and if you are at home or if you're watching this down the driving range, go and grab an alignment stick, but it's not absolutely necessary that you do have one of these. Just watch this, okay? So I place this across my chest. I'm going to now imagine I've made my backswing, I've come back down to impact, okay? So I'm at impact here. If I keep my head down at this point, look how far I can turn my chest through the golf ball. So at speed, there's only sort of one way to go to create and take the momentum of this golf club, and that's up. Okay, so watch that again. I'm here, keep my head down, oh, it stopped, I'll go up. And you end up finishing sort of pointing to the right of target. Now, that's never very good. Watch this version. Watch this now. So if I do this whole thing now, I'm going to turn through the same point, keep my head down, then I'm going to imagine the ball's now gone and my eyes are following the spots on the golf ball. Well, look how much more my chest and my body can turn. Watch it this way around. I'm going to look, my ball's gone. Look how much more movement I have of my body. So that whole concept of you keeping your head down has just been proven. It's very detrimental to your game. Now, by all means, I'm not saying we want to be like this. What I am saying is we want to be more in this manner. Now, come on, let's be honest. How many of us have given somebody that advice when they've hit a bad shot or a top or a thin of, oh, you just lifted your head there? Or how many of us have actually received that advice in the past? I think if we're perfectly honest, a lot of us will be in that category. Do you know what? I'm so sorry. Happy Christmas, happy Boxing Day. Let's look forward to 2022. I really do hope that you had an absolutely awesome Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Don't forget, you still have the chance to enter the giveaway. So I'll leave a link down below here. Go and check out that video because Golf Buddy have been pretty kind to us. No, not pretty kind. They've been very kind to us. And I can't wait to share it with you. So jump back over to that video after watching this. So let's now go through this with the big dog in our hand, because this is the club that we do at fastest speed, and this club and the fairway wood are probably the ones that we top more often than not. Okay, so what we've learned is allowing our eyes to follow the spots on the golf ball doesn't keep our head down, but it allows us to increase our body rotation through our spine, okay? Keeping your head down, watching that blooming ball and watching where it was, not where it's going, stops you getting through. So I've decided to actually place you just off the angle. So that would be sort of directly sort of face onto me, or sort of just away. And this is purely so you can see this. Okay, so if we looked at the top players on the way through, so the only 1% of the golfers in the world that are actually getting this right, at that first parallel position on the way through, we're somewhere around here. Good rotation, good extension, and they finish all the way through this golf ball. The one that sticks out to me are two players really, Annika Sorensen and Rory McIlroy. Those two players really do If I think about through this golf ball, they stick in my mind. Now, there are plenty of others that have unbelievable swings. They're just the two for me. So if we did this whole thing again, so watch this. I'm going to keep my head down, which is what some of the advice that you've either given or you've received. As far as I can get through this ball. And that's with no momentum. Okay? I'm going to look as if I'm going to follow in that spots of the ball on the way through. Look where I can now get. My mobility of my whole body is really increased. So look at this, head down, really restricted. Head following the spots of the ball. Look how much more I can get through the golf ball. If I just be quiet for 1 second, you can actually hear the whoosh of that ball. So what I want you to just take to the range and then have a play around with on the golf course is this feeling. It's just making some practice swings, as you can see here on the side of the screen, of me doing a slow-mo. Okay, the slow motion, this is me doing a practice swing of feeling as though my eyes are following the spots of the golf ball, really helping me get fully through that move, fully into that downswing of this, not this. Okay, and just record yourself. I think that would be great for you to do, to see this. You'll see the massive benefits. Then on the golf course, by all means, let me repeat this, I'm not asking you not to look at the ball. What I want you to feel is, as you're striking that ball, you're allowing your eyes to follow the spots on the ball. So all those dimples. And you know what I would really recommend if you do this, for you to grab a golf ball just like this. So you can see on mine right here, there are loads of lines and something that you can watch. Another thing that I would potentially think about is putting some spots on your ball. So drawing them on with your marker pen to, one, identify your ball, but to use as a point to fix your eyes on, to allow your eyes to follow this ball through. So teeing this ball up, so grab your golf ball and tee up just like this. So you can see on the screen here, I placed it so I can see when I'm addressing the golf ball right now, these lines on the ball. So I've got something to get a fixed point of focus on. So I know I can stand to that ball, just look down and hit that one away. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the same time.